FM News, accurate, transparent, undiluted. We go there. We bring you the news behind the news. Honor FM News. If it's new, then it's news.
A wonderful afternoon and welcome to the World News on Honor 103.5 FM. First, the highlights. On the national scene, House of Representatives confirm Oluyede, Chief of Army Staff. From the African scene, former Uganda minister calls for relocation of landslide survivors. On the foreign scene, Australia bans social media use for children under 16. And business patron says put Hako refinery to sell PMS at 1,030 naira. In entertainment, Nollywood actress Omotala Jalade reveals battle with threatening illness. And in sport, FIFA unveils 2024 nominee football shortlist awards. Now the news and details. I am Richard Ekbo. Let's begin with reports that the House of Representatives has confirmed Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede as a substantive Chief of Army Staff of the Nigerian Army. It was confirmed on Thursday. It follows Oluyede's screening by the House Joint Committee on Defense and Army on Wednesday. The committee's report was presented during Thursday's plenary by its chairman, Babajimi Benson, who urged the House to approve Oluyede's appointment. Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu, who presided over the session, highlighted the committee's finding before calling for a vote. Thereafter, the House unanimously approved Oluyede's confirmation following a voice vote. Meanwhile, still from the House of Representatives, the Committee on Review of the 1999 Constitution announced yesterday that it will conduct a national dialogue focused on local government autonomy. This is disclosed to hold on Monday, December 2nd, 2024 in Abuja. Deputy Speaker Honorable Benjamin Kalu said this in Abuja while updating members of the Special Ad Hoc Committee on Constitution Review regarding the agenda. Kalu explained that the purpose of the national dialogue was to gather ideas for a meaningful discussion on the independence of local government administration in Nigeria. He announced that the committee will commence zonal public hearings in January 2025 and the hearing will be held in 12 states covering all 6 geopolitical zones. And from the African scene, rescue effort has continued in eastern Uganda following landslides which buried homes in more than 6 villages. According to Irene Maloney, a former minister for energy, residents should be relocated from the disaster-hit Balumbali districts. Reports shows that 45 houses have been completely buried, while at least 15 people, including 7 children, died and 113 were missing. The landslide happened after heavy rains on Wednesday night in the mountainous district of Balumbali. The district is about 280 kilometers east of the capital, Kampala. And away from Africa, let's hit the foreign scene. Australia is a point of call where the country's parliament has passed the world-first law banning social media for children under 16. This puts tech company on notice to tighten security before a cutoff date that's yet to be set. The ban came on Thursday following the passage of a groundbreaking law in Parliament. The new law was drafted in response to the clear cost link between the rise of social media and the harm to the mental health of young Australians. The new law by the Senate prohibits platforms like TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, X, and Reddit from allowing users under 16. Companies found in violation could face fines of up to $32 million. However, YouTube has been excluded from the ban due to its educational contents. And in Georgia, the state has postponed its bid to join the EU after the European Parliament voted to reject the result of the country's recent election. Prime Minister Irakli Robakadis accused the EU of blackmail and said his government would drop its pursuit of membership until the end of 2028. It came hours after the European legislators called for last month's parliamentary election in Georgia to be rerun due to significant irregularities. However, the announcement has sparked protests in cities across Georgia, with thousands gathering outside the Parliament's building in capital Tbilisi, blocking traffic and waving EU flags. A According to Newsman, the polls have opened today for the Irish general election. Voters are able to cast their ballots to choose representatives to serve as Techai Dala in the lower house of the island Parliament. Friday's vote comes after a 3-week election campaign. Also, polling stations are open until the counting of votes begin on Saturday and is expected to continue over the weekend and possibly into next week. More than 3.4 people are registered to vote in the Republic of Ireland. If you're just joining us, you're listening to the World News on Honor 103.5 FM. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles at Honor 103.5 FM and on Radio Guardian at Honor FM Ibadan. We'll be back after this break for business, sports and entertainment. Your station.
Music.
The generator carry feelings for we them up.
Sport. Education, culture, impacts, information, varieties, business, entertainment. We have you covered on the 103.5 FM. This is the news on Honor 103.5 FM. Honor FM News. Accurate, transparent, undiluted. We go deep. We bring you the news behind the news. Honor FM News. If it's new, then it's news.
You're welcome back from the break. If you're just joining us, this is the World News, reaching you live from Honor 103.5 FM. Don't forget you could view us live on our app and www.honor1035.net. Let's now hit the business desk where the Petroleum Product Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria has set the Port Harcourt refinery will sell its petrol at 1,039 per litre, stating that the refinery is working as claimed by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. In a statement on Thursday night, Petron spokesman Joseph Obele said the NNPC announced at the association that a litre of premium motor spirit goes for 1,030 naira at a refurbished refinery. Also, it was communicated to Petron that the product request portal was open for bookings and requests. Petron also urged NNPC Retail to reduce the price further to give Nigerians a blissful Yuletide celebration. In entertainment, famous Nollywood actress Omotola